Good morning. Happy Baby Friday. It is time for just a word from the Word. Our passage this morning comes from the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 48, and I'm reading from the King James Version. Here's what it says. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. People are going to be celebrating what is called Halloween. People are going to seek to find things that are frightening and scary. And this morning's devotion is not about Halloween, but it is about a very sobering subject. A subject, if we're not careful, can be scary. In the discourse that we hopped into in Luke 12, Jesus is talking about servants that do or do not do their master's bidding. And that the more that a servant is entrusted with, based on their giftings, based on their abilities, more will be required of them because of that. To whom much is given, much is required. You have probably heard that phrase. And that has gone over and over and over in my spirit this morning, thinking about the giftings that God has given to each of us, to the blessings that God has given to each of us. I look at my life and I see the grace and the mercy that has been extended to me, the patience that has been extended to me. I've been given much grace, much mercy, much patience, and much responsibility. And on a personal level, then I am required at that same level to give that back to others. This morning's just a word from the Word. I'm going to be short this morning. I've sought to be a little shorter than I have been, but this morning's just a word from the Word is take a look at your life. Consider the grace and the mercy that's been extended to you. Consider the people that have been patient with you. Consider the long suffering of God toward you. And understand that those gifts that you have been given bear a responsibility for you to turn around and show that same grace, that same mercy, that same long suffering to others. Remember the parable that Jesus gave of the servant that was forgiven a great debt? And the servant begged and begged and begged, said, I'll pay you back, I'll pay you back. And the master said, no, it's forgiven. I know you can't pay me back. You'll never be able to pay me back. You're forgiven. The debt's forgiven. Well, that forgiven servant went and found servants to him and did not show the same mercy, did not show the same grace, did not show the same long suffering. And the end of that parable, that forgiven servant ends up being bound and punished because they did not extend the same grace that was extended to them. So, call this a pseudo Halloween message. I hate Halloween. But consider this: all the grace and the mercy, long suffering and patience that Jesus has extended to you and that his people have extended to you. Purpose in your heart to show that to others. It'll be a blessing to you, and it'll be a blessing to those that are around you. It's the way to grow the kingdom, y'all. This has been just a word from the Word. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning.